Hello everyone, the Global Disclosure Day event has come and gone while the UFO community watched it with intent, and a brief recap is in order. First, I think that some people in the community had high expectations as they expressed disappointment. I suspect there were some who expected some groundbreaking revelations or perhaps even actual disclosure itself. Meanwhile, the New Paradigm Institute came up with the event as a celebration of the release of declassified documents pertaining to UFOs to the National Library in the USA, as well as a celebration of everyone involved in the push for disclosure and the efforts made, especially over the course of the last 7 years, since the release of the 3 videos confirmed by the US military to be real. That said, the event involved a series of videos and presentations from people currently at the forefront of said push for disclosure, and it brought 3 interesting claims, developments, whatever we want to call them. The first one came from the person at the helm of the New Paradigm Institute, Danny Sheehan. Danny is a veteran lawyer specializing in constitutional law and whistleblowers law, active since the time of the Watergate scandal, so that alone gives the perspective of him being somewhere in the circles of the US Capitol. Danny said he knows the location of what may be an underground or rather underwater alien base responsible for many observations of USOs or unidentified submerged objects along the west coast of the USA and of Mexico. According to Danny, the location is in the Pacific Ocean between Baja California and Guadalupe Island and may be located beneath the ocean floor. The base is apparently monitored, and the number of sightings of transmedium objects living and submerging in the area goes into hundreds. The second claim came from the veteran investigative journalist Ross Coulthard from Australia, who may be the best known in the UFO community because of his interview with the whistleblower David Grush last year, which revealed quite extraordinary claims, as well as for his own claim of a UFO too large to be moved found somewhere outside the US. On this occasion, Ross presented the claim from his well-informed sources, which have to remain anonymous for obvious security reasons, stating that the USA is in possession of high-pulse microwave weapons which have been used to take down UAP, exotic or non-human craft, with a possible impact on the non-human beings piloting such crafts. He raised the obvious concern that such activity, i.e. shooting craft which may have no malevolent intent behind it, can be easily treated as an act of war, and is extremely short-sighted from the point of view of trans-species politics, not to mention it simply being cruel to the occupants of said craft. The third and probably the most solid claim came from Colonel Carnell. Carl is known as a possible supervisor of David Grush and the person who earlier this year publicly stated before high-ranking investors that non-human intelligence exists and has been visiting us and interacting with us for a very long time. During his video presentation, Carnell reaffirmed those claims, and he stressed the importance of disclosure as a simple right of all of us. What was new, though, was his hint that he has personal experience with non-human or exotic materials. This would mean that he is a first-hand witness either to the craft, biologics recovered with it, or to the alleged reverse engineering programs. This puts him in a light many have already suspected and could make him a very valuable witness should he be called to testify before the Congress. That's as much as the news from the event go. I also think that this is going to be it when it comes to UFO news for a while, especially with the US presidential elections looming on the horizon. So I believe we will return to UFO crash and retrieval events in the next video, but if anything interesting happens, I will keep you posted. Thank you for watching this one, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you soon in another video.